The RV Show USA is brought to you by Flagstaff, building better RVs, making smarter RVers.
All right, hi everybody. It's me, Alan Warren, the RV Wingman. Welcome. Today is Wednesday, May the 13th, and appreciate you guys being with us. I'm doing the show today, as I pretty much always do, from the Salem Radio Network studios here in San Antonio, Texas, across the street from the San Antonio International Airport. And joining me on stage right over here is Shemaya Reed. Stage left is Jumpin' John. They're my two co-pilots today, and we appreciate you guys being with us. If you are brand new to the RV Show USA, you may be going, what is the RV Show USA? Well, you know what? We're a production company. I guess that's the easiest way to say it. We produce mainly audio-video things. What you're watching now is the live stream of the RV Show USA. We do this every Wednesday starting at 7 p.m. Central Time. We stream the show out when our fingers are crossed, toes are crossed. We stream the show out simultaneously across YouTube as well as Facebook. On Facebook, we probably got 40-some-odd group pages of RV camping group pages. So the show really gets out there, and that's the live stream, again, every Wednesday starting at 7 p.m. Central Time. And then we also do the RV Show USA radio show, which is different. Yes, it is different, more structured than the live stream is, and it runs on radio station affiliates, great stations all around the country, on Saturdays and Sundays. But you can catch it if you like to get our podcasts. If you can't find it in your local market, it's easy to do. Just jump on our website and download the podcast. That way you can catch it commercial free, if you will. So we do the show, as I said, every single week. I work with some very, very, very good people that support this show. They're behind me on the wall. You see them there. You got Cheyenne Camping Center, PPL Motorhomes, and then over here you got RV Station. These are some really, really great companies, and if you have the opportunity to do business with them, I promise you they would like the opportunity to earn your business, and they will treat you right. This is your show. I say that all the time. This really is your show, and it's created by your emails, by your voicemails. We have a 24-hour voicemail telephone number if you'd like to call in and make a show suggestion, ask a comment. If we have an upcoming guest, and we've got a great guest for later on at the bottom of the hour, about 30 minutes from now. And but I welcome your phone calls. We listen to every single one, and we may play your call on the air, and I promise we try to get back to everybody. That phone number is 1-330-WINGMAN. How clever, right? 1-330-WINGMAN, and that would be me. It's 330-946-4626 if you don't want to punch it out on your phone. Try to spell it. If you're watching on YouTube, if you would, hit the subscribe button there. Make sure your notifications are turned on. Watching on Facebook, hit the like button if you would, please. And wherever you're watching the show from, let us know that. Let us know where you're watching the show from tonight. Love you to introduce yourself also. If you're a first-timer, post it down here in the comments. So you've got a whole bunch of really good people, nice people here, and we try to keep it that way. So introduce yourself to everybody. Let's see. If you don't know who I am, well, I'm the RV Wingman. I'm a campground owner. My entire life I've enjoyed camping and RVing. I love people. I've been in the radio business for 35 years, radio and TV. And so the natural progression of this show, it came from my background. I was a TV fishing show guy for many, many decades, and learned how to get up and talk, I guess is the way to do it. And owning a campground in Central Texas, my wife and I, we love it there. I love the RV lifestyle, and I want to see happy campers and lots of them. And a happy camper comes from somebody being a smart RVer. So hope everybody is having a great week. Again, who makes the live stream possible? Those good people behind me. You got Cheyenne, PPL Motorhomes, which Diana, RV Nana from PPL, is going to join me here in just a few minutes in our next segment. And then Cannon Combs and the great people over at RV Station. Coming up tonight, we've got Janine Pettit, and she is the Girl Camper in Chief. Have you ever heard of Girl Camper? It's the coolest, greatest group of awesome women there you will ever run across. The Girl Camper, a lot of people, I mentioned it, I've never heard of Girl Camper. Well, in about 30 minutes or less, you're going to hear from the head Girl Camper herself, the founder, Janine Pettit. We had a lot of people call in. They left voicemail messages. she'll be showing off. She'll be showing you how smart she is. But not only is she smart, she's helpful and kind and committed, and she's a wonderful ambassador for RVing, and she helps women. I think she doesn't call it empowering them. She calls it encouraging them to go places and do things. And she's just an amazing person and a good friend of this show. So she's going to be on. In RV news, did you know that now that the snowbirds who are returning to Alaska, some good news and bad news, you don't have to follow the 14-day quarantine right now. But here's the deal. You can't stop. You can't stop in Canada except to get fuel. You can't stop for a hamburger. You can't stop at a motel. You can't stop to get out and walk around and go, They don't mind you coming through and leaving some money at the gas station. That's about all you can do. So it shows another example, I think, of the need for pre-planning and being aware of what's going on in the way of RVing in 2020. It's going to be a really weird year for sure, and you need to do a lot of pre-trip planning. Pre-trip planning?
It's a tongue twister.
Yeah, it is a tongue twister. All right, so let me tell you, one of my challenges up at Big Chief with this quarantine, I'll just try to take about a minute and share it with you, is that we've got a swimming pool that comfortably, it's not a great big pool, it's a beautiful pool, handles about 20 people, okay? 20 people at the most. Any more than 20, it's really kind of crowded. Well, according to probably about 16 really is about comfortable for our swimming pool. Well, according to 25%, we can have about 4 people in our swimming pool at a time. Except when we got 200 or 250 people in our campground, how do I pick the 4 people that are going to go swimming? I'm going to make how many? I'm going to make about 240 of them upset. And so we have decided to keep the swimming pool closed. I'm sorry. We're going to keep it closed. And the bathrooms are closed. The good news is that everybody seems to understand. We've got a beautiful lake, so if you want to go out there swimming or fishing, the fish aren't going to eat you, and you'll have to share the beach there with some of the other people. But that's what's going on at Big Chief. We're trying to comply. We are complying, but it's difficult. I do want to encourage everybody, if you're camping, please be on your best behavior. Campground owners are doing their best. Their staffs are working harder than ever. Their people are working hard to try to keep things clean and safe for you. So cut them a little bit of slack, please. Enjoy your fun, but try to be really respectful. What are we talking about? Oh, gosh almighty. Want to remind you to remember to subscribe to RVTravel.com. RVTravel.com. It's certainly worth subscribing to and reading. Chuck Woodbury, my friend over there, is the editor. He wrote an editorial this past weekend about is RVing over as we now know it. It's very interesting. You know, he talked about he used to be able to stop on the roadside attractions, tourist attractions, and you know, he'd go to Old Faithful. People would be free to roam and gather in groups, but it ain't like that today. We just wonder how long this is going to last. In the way of news, here's a warning about internet scams. They are now more active than ever. Yes, they are. By the way, are you enjoying the show so far? Let us know where you're watching from. And you know what? I'm going to go ahead and right now and say it. We got a $50 PPO gift card or gift box that we're going to be giving away to somebody that's watching the live stream right now. And it's a really tough question. Here is the question. Do you prefer French fries or tater tots? I told you it was a tough one. French fries or tater tots? Come on, post your answer, because here in probably, 20 minutes, we're going to pick a winner, and somebody's going to end up getting the $50 prize package from PPL. French fries or tater tots. Super, super easy. All right, so in terms of internet scams, let me tell you, be careful. Be careful about buying or selling an RV on the internet. A lot of people right now are claiming that they've got to sell their RV. And, you know, it's human nature to want to get an RV, get a steal on one. Well, the thieves know what you want. They want you to want that steal. So what do? They run an ad that just sounds so good. It's almost too good to be true, but they know if it sounds too good to be true, you're not going to fall for it. So they're placing these ads, and they want to get you to make a deposit on their fictitious RV that doesn't even exist. They got your account number, your routing number, and they can, if they know their way around the internet, they can hack into your account and drain you. So you got to be careful of that right now. There's a really funny story about Jonathan. He's a dude over in where is it? It's Fort Walton Beach in Florida. And old Jonathan, he stole a motorhome. You can read about it in RV Travel. I did a little monologue on it on this weekend's radio show. It's funny. I guess it's funny. It's not funny for the people that own the motorhome. And it's not very funny for for Jonathan now that he is behind bars. You'll get that story. All right, want to do a shout out. Who do we have? We have Darlene and Jeff. Tater tots. I'm kind of, it depends on where I get the French fries and where I get the tater tots. That's my answer. But go ahead and post your answer, and then we're going to, like I said, we're going to pick our winner here in just a little bit.